Alright, this is a quick video on how to move around within MyFoundationsLab. Once you've logged in through your Art Institute and then come into MyFoundationLab, if you'll select MyFoundationLab Home, and when you do that, it will bring up some options. The top options is Math. And if you've never done anything, you get your path builder. If you click next activity, it will just move to the activity that's next based on what you've done in the past. For instance, if you're still on number 1, it'll move to number 1. Now, if you want to look at your whole path, I would suggest you under Math, select Access Your Learning Path. Don't go down to Study Skills. Under Math, access your learning path. And then what it gives you is another option, what you want to work on. Here's your math builder. Number 2, you can complete your modules sequentially. That's this right here. Adding, subtracting whole numbers, whatever it is. That's where you were in the past. And then down here, study my module. I have 11 remaining. And it will list all of your modules, whole numbers, fractions, mixed, all those. Now, what I suggest you do at this point is start with the first one. I've built a video on whole numbers, decimals, algebra, and measurements, and significant digits. I'll go back and build the rest as time permits. So the first one is whole numbers. If you haven't mastered whole numbers, if there is a whole numbers tab here, select whole numbers. And it lists all the topics you have to cover. Okay, if they have stars, then you've already covered them. If they don't, you'll have to go through and do each one. And if you're on the reading and writing whole numbers, you come over here to Overview. You click on that, and that's the videos. You need to watch all those videos. At any point, once you're through watching those, go back to your path. It'll take you back, and then you'll get started, which is some problems, your practice, applications, and take a post test. And that just gets you the first one. Then go to the second, third, fourth. The faster way is to come up here to skills check. So once you've gone to my website and worked through the practice that I did, gone through the video, have that sheet, if you'll come up to skills check, which up here, take the skills check for whole numbers. And when you take the skills check, make sure you have a calculator, make sure you work through it slowly, do the best you can. That will, when you finish that, hopefully you'll have a lot of stars over here, and it will eliminate a lot of this work. So instead of reading and writing whole numbers, if you got a star, then you could skip all those problems. Comparing and rounding, if you got the star there, you could skip those sections. Adding and subtracting, if you got that right, you could skip all those sections. So the quickest way to do these modules is to work the information I gave, have access to, then come up and do the skills check. And once you've done the skills check, come back to My Foundations Home, or however it lets you get there. Access your learning path, study modules, and then again, whole numbers or wherever it is. Once you get all the stars, go to the next one. And under My Foundations Home, which again is right here, I have done whole numbers, decimals, Introduction to Algebra and Real Numbers, and measurement and significant digits. And as the weeks progress, I'll get the rest of them done. But I'll try to do the first 4, and then I'll try to do at least 2 a week to get you through the course as quickly as possible. So that's a quick intro to how to get into it. Again, once you're in, Course Home just takes you through a general front, and then do your lab home. You can do grade books and things, but I would just work on My Foundation Lab Home and start there and work through it. So hopefully that's a quick information on how to get through the system.